Jesus. I'm gonna get it. Oh, somebody's getting ready to walk into a miracle. Come on.
I remember when he saved my life. Everything before that was just a blur. I was wild, living real foul. I just want right. I remember when he changed my name. From sick to heal, from broke to blessed. Now I can testify that I'll never be the same. My God is amazing, simply amazing. He is amazing. That's why I believe. The truth is, I
60-second countdown. 60 seconds until the show begins. Is your anticipation building? Is your heart pounding? Are we going to make our children feel special? Yeah. All right, 30 seconds left. I might need a little more here so I don't yell my voice out. Y'all good? Y'all ready? All right. Before we actually start, I have some housekeeping rules for you. All right? When children are on stage, please don't look at them with sour faces. I want you to give them hope. I want hope all in your faces. So let's go ahead and practice our faces, all right, before the children come out, all right? So let's practice a sad face, all right? So I say sad face, you give me a sad face, 1 through sad face. Yeah. Dr. Foster, you shouldn't be sad. You got an excellent evaluation. What are you doing? All right. You got a sad face. All right. Happy face. Shocked. Frightened. Hopeful. Proud. I'm talking about proud like graduation when they told you to be quiet and you said, I'm going to keep going. That don't be rude tonight, all right? But we want you to give them hope, all right? Show them, let them see it because, again, it's nerve-wracking. The lights, I'm up here now, I want to feel it. The lights are shining on me. The light itself is intimidating. So I want you to take some of that intimidation off of them by the joy and the light you shine on them. Can y'all help us do that tonight? All right, very good. All right, without further ado, we're going to start right now. All right. I feel like we're in a television studio audience, and I'm about to get back in here and say, all right, round of applause now for the opening of our 2026 MLK Oratory Competition. Super excited about tonight. Very excited. I am blessed to be the master of ceremony tonight. Hayward John, director of student services. And tonight, y'all, it is all about these scholars that will be on the stage. It's all about them. We have students that will be presenting and performing as well. So with that being said, the best way I know how to do things like this is to pray. So let us. We thank you for the opportunity, God, you've given us in your holy edifice to lift up your name. And then in doing that, to do what you told us in your word, to treat children like arrows. You said children are like arrows in the hand of a mighty man. And you said that we are to shoot them, Lord God, in the direction that we want them to go. And if we train them up in the way they should go, when they grow older, they won't depart. So tonight, this is our training ground experience. We're training them up in the way they should go. And so we pray in the name of Jesus that you will take off the fear. For you did not give us the spirit of fear, but you gave us the spirit of love, power, and a sound mind. It is our prayer that love, power, and sound mind comes through these speeches tonight. And we commit this time and this work to you in Jesus' name. Amen. 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 All right, y'all. So we have 12 contestants tonight. Do y'all hear that? It feels y'all good with that sound? It's not too bad. Okay, it's coming back at me, but I guess we're okay. All right. We have 12 contestants tonight. All right, so the time shouldn't be too long, much longer than it has been. So we're going to get started with this. First, I want to take a moment to recognize our dignitaries, our leaders. Can you help me give it up for our our OCSD board members? So can we give it up for our board members? Can you please stand and be recognized, please? Our board members, please stand and be recognized. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We love y'all so much. Thank you for your leadership, guidance, and support as well. I also want to recognize all elected officials. I saw Mayor Rhett, all elected officials. Can you stand and be recognized, all elected officials? We said our board members, but thank you. Thank you, Councilwoman Grievous. Thank you, Ms. Rhett. It's so good to see you out here again. I also want to recognize if there are any law enforcement in the building at all. Please raise your hand, stand, and be recognized as well. All right, very good. Parents, where are you? We want to know where you are. Stand up, parents. Parents, can you please stand and be recognized? Can we give it up? Come on, give it up, y'all. If it wasn't for these parents, there would be no competition. Thank you, parents. Thank you for taking it seriously, for the work you put in as well to ensure that our children were ready for this competition. I also want to recognize our phenomenal superintendent, Dr. Sean Foster. We're proud of you, sir, on excellent evaluation. Stand and be recognized. Yes, sir. And his lovely wife, Tanya Foster, as well. Yep. And I think Ada's in the room, too. All right. Good, good. And then we have our senior staff as well, Orangeburg County senior staff. I know they come and support, and our senior cabinet. Can you stand to be recognized, please? Want them to know that you're here. Right. And our cabinet, too, as well, so y'all can know where to go when you have questions. Hit them up right after the programs. They'll be okay. They'll be okay. And my department, we're blessed to put this special event on. And I want to recognize Dr. LaAnna Calloway, the Assistant Superintendent for Student Services, who's standing there right there as well. Thank you for your leadership and support as well. And anyone running around, speeding around, that's the Student Service Department. All right, you'll hear more from them later on, but we're so grateful for them and the Edisto Fort United Methodist Church. Y'all going to be clapping all night tonight. Edisto Fort, give it up for them. Reverend White, your team has been, I can't even put into words how amazing you've been. Guys, just to cut through some preliminaries, all the rules and regulations are inside of the booklet. So we're not going to read those tonight. You read them at your leisure. Just know we followed the rules, right? We did it. We've been doing it for years. But please follow that at your own because we want to get to the competition. Sounds good? When I say sound good, you say sound great. Sound good? Sound good? All right, all right. So without further ado, I want to recognize and introduce our judges and statistician for the night. We want to go and make them feel good because they're going to have a hard time anyway tonight. So it's best to give them our motivation and encouragement tonight as well. We are so excited to have with us Councilwoman Annette Grievous. Will you please stand? So Councilwoman Annette Grievous is a professor of speech and drama and theater program coordinator at Claflin University. See you. Okay, yeah, I did that in Orangeburg, where she has served for nearly 24 years. While her passion is acting, she has taught a wide range of theater and introductory speech communication courses to students ages 5 to 85. Her research interests include Black theater and comparative studies of student perception and acting techniques at HBCUs and PWIs. Now, she is currently working on The Promise, a play commissioned by the Orangeburg Chamber of Commerce and funded by the SC 250 Commission, which uplifts the service of African-American patriots from South Carolina during the American Revolutionary War. Now, this was funded as a grant, so she has already been sending invitations out to our schools to come to this play for free. We like free, right? Right, so we're looking forward to learning more about that and how we can participate in that, but thank you for that offer. In addition, she represents District 4 as an Orangeburg City Council member. She holds an MFA in theater performance from the University of Louisville, a BA in theater from Bernal University, and an AA in speech and drama from Gainesville College, now the University of North Georgia. Give it up for Councilwoman Annette Grievous. Now, the Reverend Pastor of this house, Reverend Ellis White Jr. Please stand, sir. Any Edisto Fort members here? Reverend Ellis White Jr., a native of Lynchburg, South Carolina, is the son of the late Ellis White Sr. and Robel White. He is a graduate of Maywood High School and earned a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science from the University of South Carolina, where he became a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. Answering a call to ministry, he completed a Master of Divinity degree at Erskine Theological Seminary and is an ordained elder in the South Carolina Conference of the United Methodist Church. Reverend White has provided extensive leadership at the conference and district levels, including serving as president of the African American Task Force Commission on Equitable Compensation, Pension, and Insurance District Superintendency Committee. His pastoral appointments have included Bluff Road United Methodist Church and Camden First United Methodist Church, and he currently serves as pastor of Edisto Fort United Methodist Church right here in Orangeburg. He is married to Dr. Vanetta Woolfolk White, and they are blessed with 2 children and a grandson. Ladies and gentlemen, Reverend Ellis White Jr. Tonight, Kaylee Vaughn, please stand, a South Carolina native. Kaylee Vaughn is the executive director of the Orangeburg County Fine Arts Center. Prior to her current position, she served as program and exhibit director for the Morris Center for Low Country Heritage in Ridgeland, South Carolina, and worked in the education department at the Columbia Museum of Art. With 15 years of experience in cultural organizations, she oversees all operations at the center, curates quarterly exhibitions, and develops educational programs and K-12 curriculum. A graduate of Lander University, she has always had a passion for history and art. She also serves on the Palmetto State Arts Education Board. Y'all, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Kaylee Vaughn. All right. L. Kobe Wilkinson, a.k.a. L. Kobe the Wiz, please stand. L. Kobe the Wiz is a master teacher, international award-winning author, speaker, poet, storyteller, and transformational edutainer whose work blends literacy, leadership, and love. He's a native of Cincinnati, Ohio, and earned dual degrees in education and sociology from Kentucky State University and a master's in educational administration from Kansas State University, and later completed the prestigious Les Brown Speaker Training Program. Known as The Wiz, Kobe captivates audiences across classrooms, communities, and continents through rhythm, storytelling, and culturally responsive content that ignites learning and personal growth. He is the founder and chief consultant of Love to Learn educational group and Love to Learn Music, president of Love to Learn Books, and CEO of the Love to Learn Foundation. Early in his career, he founded Camp Guy Nyame, a summer enrichment program focused on building literacy, leadership, and critical thinking skills in youth, and he was selected as a South Carolina Education Policy Fellow by the Institute for Educational Leadership. Kobe has presented nationally and internationally, including in South Africa and Kenya, partnering with schools, churches, and organizations to strengthen educational practice and school culture. His mission is rooted in a simple belief: when relationships are strong, transformation is inevitable because learning is love and love is the lesson. Ladies and gentlemen, L. Kobe the Wiz. I think it's safe to say we have some qualified judges. Do you agree? All right. Meet our statistician, Dr. Bernard E. Frost. Please stand, sir. A native of Hughie, South Carolina, he is the Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction in Orangeburg County School District. With over 18 years of experience in education, he has held various leadership roles, including Executive Director of Curriculum and Instruction and K-12 District Math Coach. He is passionate about professional development, having served as a keynote speaker and recognized for his contributions to mathematics education by the South Carolina Council of Teachers of Mathematics. Dr. Frost holds a Bachelor of Education from Furman University, a Master's in Gifted Education from Converse College, and a Doctorate in Administration Leadership from Walden University, along with a Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Certificate from Cornell University. Ladies and gentlemen, meet our statistician, Dr. Bernard E. Frost. We are so proud, we are so honored to have you all serving in this very tough role tonight, all right? But we thank you for your confidence you're going to give tonight. And now, for the moment we've all been waiting for, our first look at all of our contestants together. DJ, I'm going to need some help. DJ Huggy Bear, I'm going to need some help. Y'all, please help me bring to the stage our contestants of your MLK Oratory Competition. Give it up for our MLK contestants. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, come on. They're not coming until you give me energy. They're not coming. They're not coming. They're not coming out on that. Okay, I said they got to come out on some energy. What are we doing? MLK. 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 Yeah, yeah. Yeah. All right. MVOP. MVOP. MVP. Come on, y'all. So throughout the night, you're going to hear them saying, you're going to hear us saying this chant. They try to teach it to you. MVOP, many voices, one purpose. Our theme is valuing the voices of our youth. MVOP, many voices, one purpose. I want to take a moment also, as we welcome you to this competition, I want to thank our communications department. The reason why you know about this outside of your school is because our communications put it out, and they've been doing a great job. So they have the tough task of managing all the audio, video, as well as DJ Huggy Bear. Can y'all please make some noise for our communications department? They're just extraordinary. Love them so much. And now it's time. Y'all ready? I'm ready. But again, we need to make sure you're bringing the joy. All right? Our first contestant is going to be coming soon. I'm going to introduce them. But we need you to make sure that you're positioned and ready to give them that joy, that peace, that happiness. I'm not going to rush the judges as well, so I'll be monitoring them. We need your help in supporting them. Can y'all do that? I don't want y'all to be warm and cold in the beginning and then warm in the middle. All right? I want you to start off hot. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? All right. Well, coming to the stage from Ellery Elementary School, I'm going to be reading the bio. We have Faith Johnson. Faith Johnson is a 5th grade student at Ellery Elementary School. She is the daughter of Frederick and Darlene Summers. Faith is an honor roll student and a member of the Beta Club and the Ellery Steppers. She aspires to become a professional softball player. Faith is inspired by the quote, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 1, Faith Johnson.
Dr. King had expressed how he dreamt of a world where everyone deserves to be valued and respected. When I think about his dream, I think about my neighborhood. I think about the people who live there, the families who greet each other on porches. Hey, y'all! The kids who play in the street, and the elders who share stories that remind us where we come from. My neighborhood isn't perfect, but it should be a place of where you can see glimpses of Dr. King's dream in everyday moments, in the way people help one another, in the way we celebrate together, and even in the way we work through our challenges. My desire is to develop a neighborhood that is safe, supported, and connected. So here's the question. What can I do today to make my dream for my neighborhood a reality? When I look around, I realize that these moments, both big and small, are reminders that Dr. King's dream is still alive. But they also remind me of how much more we can do. I want to help make a difference by encouraging my neighbors and friends to join me in becoming a change agent for our neighborhood. Big changes start with small steps, and one person, me, can inspire many. There are times when people feel left out, when misunderstandings happen, or when differences create distance instead of connection. Those moments show that the dream isn't finished. It's something we have to keep working toward to build a neighborhood we are proud to call home. We will organize cleanups, volunteer at local events, and create opportunities for everyone to feel included and valued. Secondly, just like the 8th habit of Stephen Covey, it's time for me to use my voice. I can use my voice, just like I'm doing now, to make my dream for my neighborhood a reality. As a young advocate, I believe that when young people share their ideas, adults should listen. We are the next generation that has to carry on the traditions and legacy of our elders and ancestors. I would love to voice the changes I want to help develop, seeking proper guidance from those who came before me. Also, acknowledging and thanking them for the way they have paid for future generations. choose to help make the neighborhood safer, cleaner, and more connected. Yeah, I did that. My dream may start small, but it will grow. It will grow with people. It will grow with ideas. And I will grow through action and embrace everyone's contributions. As I work toward making my dream for my neighborhood a reality, I will do it with my head up, chest out, just like Dr. King, who believed in the power of hope, as I carry that same hope as I believe in the future of my community. And I know that with hard work and perseverance, I will make my neighborhood the best it can be. Thank you.
Oh.
From elementary school, Faith Johnson.
Welcome you back.
Okay.
Back to the.
Amazing. You good? Amazing. So, as the judges are calculating, I want to ask you give you the chance to do something special for us. I want you to take out your phones. Yep. And I'm glad you were taking them out. That means you weren't texting and all that while people were speaking. Take them out. Now I want you to put them on silent. Yep. Good. Very good. Put them on silent, right? To make sure that we don't interrupt them. Y'all did a good job with that first one, right? So we want to make sure that we don't do that to ensure that everyone is heard well. As they continue to calculate, I wanted to take a moment to recognize another special group that's with us tonight. These individuals have worked months to help prepare our scholars for the special event. Can y'all help me bless with a round of applause and cheer our MLK coaches, our coordinators from the schools. Can you give it up for them? They don't want me to do this, but will you please stand? They don't want to do that, but they got to stand now because you can't have some stand. There we go. They're right there. They worked with them consistently, tirelessly, and it's a lot instead of juggling all their studies as well, but thank you, and all the work. Thank you. And y'all know we also have some individuals here who you know they're going to come and ride for theirs. We have our principals here, our elementary principals. If you're in the building, please stand to be recognized because we know you're making noise and you're proud of your babies. Elementary principals. Yes. Thank you. We also have some secondary school principals that are in the building as well. Our secondary principals that come to support, to see who's coming your way. Please stand to be recognized, secondary principals, if you're in the building. You want to come in and sneak up and peek in on. There we go. I see you, Mr. James. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here as well. If you work for OCSD, stand and be recognized. OCSD, see if you support your people like you say you do. If you work for OCSD, yep, we got them. This is what we do. We support our own. Awesome. All right. It's now time for contestant number 2, all the way from Lockett Elementary School. Tonight, contestant number 2 is Khadijah Ali. Khadijah is a 4th grade student at Lockett Elementary School. She's the daughter of Azima Kalsoum and Ashik Ali. Khadijah is an honor roll student, a member of the Garden City Gymnastics team, a club scout, holds a white belt in karate, volunteers at the Augustus Community Center, and is a competitive swimmer who aspires to become an engineer. Khadijah is inspired by the quote, "Hate has 4 letters, and so does love. Enemies have 7 letters, and so does friends. Lying has 5 letters, and so does truth. Life has 2 sides. Choose the better one." Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 2 from Lockett Elementary School, Khadijah Ali.
For those of us that are waiting on his promise, understand God has not forgotten you. When time...
Happy New Year! Cheers! New Year, new me! Ha! Not here in Orangeburg. Not here in South Carolina. Not here in America. The same hateful and prejudiced attitude, heart, and mindset you had in 2025 is the same one that you brought over to 2026. Your attitude projected on the ones who do not look like you create more prejudices and racists. But there are still some of us who fight through it because we want to see and be the change. We can start the change You have to help us. Teach your children the difference in cultures, but don't teach them hatred. Teach them history, the truth, the present, and how to love. What you teach your children at home is what they reveal at school. Do you know how many students feel out of place at school because of things taught at home and brought into our schools? We go to school to learn, not to fight for our place in the community. All of us have the right to learn. All of us have the right to be in public, to be here, to shop, to exercise, to walk in a neighborhood, to live in a neighborhood, to win, to be smart. Life is not just limited to one race. When people feel respected and heard, they will show up. Equality will show up. Trust will be built. And the unity we should have will be the community. In our schools, equality can be achieved with an environment that promotes fairness. Embrace diversity by celebrating our differences and by offering respect as the foundation. When people feel respected and heard, they will show up. Equality will show up. Trust will be built. And the unity we should have will be the community. In our schools, equality can be achieved with an environment that promotes fairness. Embrace diversity by celebrating our differences and by offering respect as the foundation. Education also plays a critical role in teaching equality by teaching the history of inequality, the result of discrimination. Sadly, we cannot be taught about this, but the same behavior is being displayed by some of our teachers, students, and parents. Discrimination, racism, and hatred are being taught in households. So why can't we talk about it in the place where we all attend schools? Teachers, don't be a part of the problem. Lead us to where we need to be going. When you see something, say something. Staying silent enables those who oppose Dr. King's dream. I dream of what has already been dreamt. To help live Dr. King's dream, we will need everyone to be on board. Everyone playing a part in equality will reveal the strength in our unity, which will make us resilient in the face of challenges. I can show my peers and others around that no matter who you are welcomed and loved by me. Holding them accountable for their wrong and being an example of how to correct it. I dream of belonging to a community where we are known for our kindness, where there is no gatekeeping, where everyone is lifting each other up, where no one is or feels inferior to another. I dream of belonging to a neighborhood that fosters connection, safety, and equal opportunity, a neighborhood where families feel at peace in their own home. As a daughter of an immigrant parent, carrying out Dr. King's legacy is a big aspiration that we hold on to with high hopes. I believe in his dream, I believe in my dream, and I believe that we can achieve those dreams. Thank you.
From Lockett Elementary School, Khadijah Ali. Audience, you're doing a great job. You're bringing that joy. We appreciate that. Can you imagine standing on the stage and trying to memorize a 2 to 5 minute speech? Some of you forgot what you had for breakfast this morning. And to stand there to deliver something continuously in front of people you do not know, pretty amazing. Because we have some pretty amazing scholars in our district, wouldn't you agree? This is all. This is our continuous effort to help our children discover and develop their person, purpose, and platform. Those are more than just words. Like literally, how could you live on this earth with yourself and not know who you are, why you exist, and what you're going to do about that? That's what we want them to understand now before they have to go through too many pitfalls unnecessarily to learn that later. So this is what our opportunity. Reverend White, we were speaking earlier, and he said that he started preaching because of the Easter speeches. Remember those? I just came to say Happy Easter Day. Remember that? Oh, we all had the same speech, right? And those moments and opportunities have prepared presidents and councilwomen and speakers and fine arts center directors and board members, superintendents, school leaders. So really, I would say that this is not just us looking at them. This is us looking at us. This is looking at where we've come from. And maybe when you leave here, you won't forget where you came from. And maybe when you leave here, you might do your job with a little bit more joy because you now have more of the core as to why you do it. Because you're going back into that little child in you. That child. Remember that little child in you? That child that would fall and trip, and you weren't even embarrassed because all you wanted was your bottle. When did we learn to get embarrassed? When? We weren't embarrassed when we were 2. No one taught us how to be shy. We had to learn that through fear that wasn't given to us. So tonight, we're going to dispel fear for our children. We're going to give them space and grace to be vulnerable enough to do great and to struggle a little bit, knowing that they have a safe place to fall into. Sounds good? Sound good? Sound great? Sound good? Sound great. Very good. All right. So this is an interesting time for us because I told you we are now 12 contestants because we've been blessed to consolidate our schools. Well, this next school coming up is the first school to enter into this competition, Eastlake Elementary School. From Eastlake, so we welcome you to the party, all right? From Eastlake Elementary School, we have Kirsten Rush. Kirsten Rush is a 5th grade student at Eastlake Elementary School. She is the daughter of Deidre and Joshua Fuller. Kirsten is an AB honor roll student and a member of her school's beta club. She aspires to attend cosmetology school to become a hairstylist. Kirsten, is inspired by the quote, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." From Eastlake Elementary School, give it up for contestant number 3, Kirsten Rush.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, oh how I'm gonna let it shine. In my community and in my school. How, you may ask? Oh, I'll tell you. Just like Martin Luther King, without any hesitation, without what anyone thinks, I'm going to speak my mind. What is the age in my school? First thing is bullying. Who in their right mind would bully? Have you ever thought the person who bully has a heart too, just like me and you? If not, take the time to think. Why you shouldn't bully? Because it can harm people and lead to many issues due to your actions, and it will all be your fault. You know, it's crazy how someone can do such a thing to another. Martin Luther King had to do it bullying and racism. God did not judge one another. I want to talk about being kind. We can all get along. We can all get with one simple smile instead of having attitudes with people. Let your light shine. So what would I do about bullying? I make posters saying, "Stop bullying." Put them on the walls of my school. Get a kindness couch, encouraging kind acts, and a podcast, announcement series on how to stop bullying. And that's how I light shine. And I hope you'll let you too. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Thank you.
Eastlake Elementary School, contestant number 3, Kirsten Rush. Thank you, thank you. Again, y'all, 1, 2, 3 scholars memorizing messages that can move the masses. That's what this is all about. Cool thing about a competition like this, and I was talking to a group earlier, I think about people like Jennifer Hudson. Remember her? Remember how Jennifer Hudson was in a competition that she did not win? Now, some students are saying, I don't know about Jennifer Hudson. You heard of the Hudson Show. Quit playing, right? But she did not win the competition. But she won the battle. She won the war, right? She is now a brand, right? Because she got on the stage and she exercised her gifts. And she may not have won over the judge, but she won over somebody that heard her, who needed to hear her, and changed her life. So I say that because this is a trick. It's not just about the competition. It's about giving our children an opportunity for their voices to be heard, because you never know who's watching and listening in social media land, who's in this room. You never know who in here may want to invite these scholars to your churches for your Black History program. I do get 10%, all right? But you just don't know what you're going to hear that you might need to hear tonight that can change your life. So again, as we listen to it for competition's sake, I want you to hear it for this message sake. Again, you might hear something that can change your life, give you an idea that could change the world. All right. We are now prepared to bring up contestant number 4. From Edisto Elementary School, we have Lauren Myers. I love that part. Lauren Myers is a 4th grade student at Edisto Elementary School. She is the daughter of Corrine and Floyd Myers. In her free time, Lauren enjoys drawing, playing softball, and participating in Girl Scouts. Lauren aspires to become a nurse. She is inspired by the quote, "It always seems impossible until it's done," by Nelson Mandela. Ladies and gentlemen, our contestant number 4 from Edisto Elementary School. Give it up for Lauren Myers.
The one grain of rice. Greedy Rooster, who kept all the rice for himself while his people were hungry. There was a kind village girl named Rainy who saw his place. Instead of taking away the rice and returned it, the Raja was surprised. She did not ask for rules. She did 1 grain of rice, double 30 days. The Raja laughed and agreed. It was a very small request. The rice doubled and doubled until their world became empty. Rainy used the village. The right lesson. True wisdom is not about hoarding wealth. It's about sharing people. 1 grain of rice reminds Dr. Martin King. He believed that even small actions can create big changes. Just like Rainy, Dr. King, just like and make it real. And that my community is to create a place where everyone feels included. Dreams are students, teachers, family, and friends. Every person's value can make that true. Today and come. Thank you.
From Edisto Elementary School, Lauren Myers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm telling you, that's right, that's right. I need that too, because they still judging. They still judging. Y'all can do that too some more. Good job. Again, I appreciate the support, making them feel special. I want to tell you something. While they're there, and the scholars know this, we've been training them and preparing them for quite some time. Just to know about their process, when they are first nominated by, or not, when they're first competing in their classrooms, they win the classroom competition, they move on to the school competition. All right, once they win the school competition, they are now able to be trained at the district level, where we talk to them about things such as microphone challenges. We talk to them about things such as if somebody's making that sour face, right? We're talking about things such as projecting your voice even when you don't have this, that you have a built-in microphone. So that's why none of our scholars are getting phased when that happens. But not only that, the judges are standing right in front of them. So if no one else hears them, our judges do. All right? But I know you're hearing them as well. The building is good, great acoustics here. But these are things we prepare them for. All right? So while they're working those individual challenges out, it has no bearing on their scores because of how they've been prepared and what the judges are able to hear. So I wanted to make sure that is there so that we are not distracted by that. But I'm very, very proud of how you are supporting and responding to our scholars. As our judges do the tough job of calculating, I want you to keep in mind that we have some special individuals that are here tonight. I was so happy to see this gentleman come up. He is our previous, and you'll hear from him later, he is our previous MLK Oratory winner. He's been all over the place. I think he's doing some voice acting now, but he said he's not, but he should. Give it up for Amarni Francis. Please stand. Amarni Francis. He's a middle schooler now, but he was dynamic last year, and you'll be hearing from him a little bit later on. All right. We're now ready for contestant number 5 from Marshall Elementary School, Sile Martin. Sile Martin is a 5th grade student at Marshall Elementary School. He is the son of Sheila and Donald Martin. Sile participates in the stage program at Marshall and enjoys art and acting. He aspires to become a digital artist. Sile is inspired by the quote, "Success is not final. Failure is not final. It is the courage to continue that counts," by Winston Churchill. Ladies and gentlemen, from Marshall Elementary School, your contestant number 5, Sile Martin.
You thought I was worth saving.
from Marshall Elementary School, your contestant number 5, Sile Martin.
Because all the praise belongs to God. Here we go. It's who I got.
So our contestants, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, they all represent something. They represent what I like to call the fruit of our labor. I look at the parents, look at the teachers out there, school administrators, all those that have these students. Look what you produce. You should be proud of yourselves. Because it's easy to complain about those who are not getting it, but look at those who do. And look at what they get to do when they get it. They get to shine. And it's pretty amazing. So one thing I told you about, and I said that all of them are winners, well, they literally are. 1, because they won their school competition. 2, because they'll all be receiving recognitions and awards tonight. But not only that, Miss Candace Berry Vaughn, will you please stand? So Miss Candace Berry Vaughn, who is the executive director of the Community of Character at the Chamber of Commerce, every scholar that has been the school level winner will get a semester-long leadership training course with Candace Berry Vaughn and her team of professionals. There are thank you so much for that. That's why she's a sponsor. There are field trips free of charge where they get Chick-fil-A, prizes, T-shirts. They get to get out of school, to do some more learning, right? But they're learning out there. They're going to different places and spaces. But we thank you for affording our scholars that opportunity. They've been hearing from nationally renowned speakers that have been giving of their time, talents, and abilities to add value to them as an extension of the experience that happened right here at the MLK Oratory Competition. And so we thank you so much, you in the Chamber of Commerce, for giving them that opportunity and that extension. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, contestant number 6 from Bethune-Bowman Elementary School, William Yon III. William Yon III is a 5th grade student at Bethune-Bowman Elementary School. He is the son of Shaquila Jeter and William Yon II. William holds the title of Mr. 5th Grader for the 2025-26 school year and is an AB Honor Roll student. He aspires to attend a 4-year university, major in business, become a professional athlete, and one day own his own football team. William is inspired by the scripture, 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 9. But as it is written, eye have not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which God has prepared for them that love him. Ladies and gentlemen, your contestant number 6 from Bethune-Bowman Elementary School, William Yon III.
Imagine a world where every voice is heard. Close your moment and picture it. A world where kindness wins, where justice is for everyone, and where no one is afraid to speak up. Open your eyes. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. dreamed of that world. His dream was for us to be silent. His dream was for us to speak up, to stand up, and to do what is right, even when it is hard. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. believed that every voice matters. Young voices, strong voices, and even quiet voices. He believed that change happens when silence will no longer be silent. Right here on standing. In 1968, 3 students, Samuel Hammond, Henry Smith, and Delano Middleton, peacefully protested for fairness, justice, and equal rights. They used their voices, they stood together, and even when it was dangerous, they refused. In history is known as the Orangeburg Massacre. Dr. King once said, our lives begin to end. We become matter. Quote, strength. participating, you are already using your voices and proving that. There's a song that says, always worship you as long as I am. Always worship you. To me, those words mean more than a song. They mean using my voice with purpose, and they mean overcome. I have a dream too. My dream is for people to love instead of hate, to help instead of break others down. My dream is not just for me. It is a dream for my neighborhood, my school, and my community. Dr. said faith is taking the first step, even staircase. It means we have to start making a change. Courage. Dr. King taught us that dream is powerful, but action is what brings the dream. I can use my voice, is right, by making good choices, working hard in school, and helping others whenever I can. I have a question for you. When you see something wrong, will you be silent? No. Will you someone who needs help? Will you be silent? No. When it's time to stand up for what is right, will you be silent? No. If not, let's take this pledge I created. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I don't see everybody. Raise that thing high. I will not be silent. I will use my voice. And I will stand up for what is right. Because a voice used for good has the power to change the world. My name is William III, and thank you for choosing to take the pledge to not be silent.
From Bethune-Bowman Elementary School, your contestant number 6, William Yon III. We are now at that perfect time in this competition called intermission. Shortly, we're going to transition our scholars from Marshall Elementary School stage program to the stage. Just letting you know about some housekeeping. There are restrooms in the back to the left and the right. So if you need that, that's perfectly fine to step back and refresh yourselves. You've been doing a phenomenal job at minimizing movement throughout the speeches, so continue that. But this time we are at intermission, and it gives me honor and pleasure to welcome to the stage the Marshall Elementary School stage program. All right, please give it up for Marshall Elementary School stage chorus. As they are coming to the stage, our district prioritizes the 4 A's. 1A is academics. Another A is, I heard arts. The next A or another A is athletics. And who can tell me the last A? Activities. Exactly right. You don't know where you're going to flourish. And we give you the opportunity to flourish in all or some. And this is one of the ways we're doing that through the arts with the Marshall Elementary School stage chorus. Please give them your special attention.
Yep. Yep. One, two, yep. Yep.
The day we arise on the planet and blinking step into the sun, there's more to see that can never be seen, more to do that can never be done. There's far too much to take in here, more to find that can never be found. But the sun rolling high through the sapphire sky keeps gray on the endless brown. It's the circle line, and it moves us all. Till we find our place. Whoa. On the path of
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Marshall Elementary, stage chorus. Thank you, thank you. I see Pastor Eric Brown over there crying. Okay, now you're showing off, sir. You're showing off. You're showing off. We appreciate y'all. Again, one more time, y'all, from Marshall Elementary. Thank you. Again, these are just opportunities to practice the gifts, talents, and abilities of our young scholars. I've been blessed with our phenomenal student services team who've been working with your coaches as well. I went back there. You got to understand, and I'm probably give you some context. As we are getting them ready to come out here, and those that have already gone, you still have 6 others that hadn't come out yet. Imagine those who are still waiting for a long time to come out. I think about when my mom told me I was going to get a spanking in the morning, and I didn't get to that evening. I was anticipating, hoping she'd forget, right? But tonight, they're anticipating something special, and we don't want them to feel like they're going to come out and get a beating, all right? So let's keep that energy high. Let's keep that joy high. All right, one more time, give me some joy. Joy is not a feeling. That's it. Because we are prepared to bring out contestant number 7. She's waiting in the wings. She's ready. From Whitaker Elementary School, London Johnson. Oh, yeah. London Johnson is a 5th grade student at Whitaker Elementary School. She is the daughter of Brittany Johnson and Anthony Wright. London is a member of the WES Pep Squad and the Honor Choir, is an honor student, and aspires to attend college and become a cosmetologist and a doctor. London is inspired by the quote, "Love yourself first, and everything else falls into line." Ladies and gentlemen, your contestant number 7 from Whitaker Elementary School, London Johnson.
Like the great Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., I too have a dream. We all have dreams. My dream is simple, yet powerful. I dream of a community where peace and kindness isn't just words, but a way of life. I am a 5th grade student, and it means how much violence is. Too often, I hear adults speak about young lives lost to senseless acts of violence. As a child, apprehensive about my future. It makes me afraid. This is why I refuse to stand by. Rather, I choose to be an agent of change. The first step in my dream is action. I will organize a speak out against violence rally. A rally where family, friends, teachers, and neighbors unite to say enough is enough. We will switch sides that read choose peace over violence and make our community safe. We will raise our voices so loudly that they echo through every street, every home, and every heart. However, rallies alone are not enough. Like the great Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, there comes a time when silence is betrayal. This is why I will write letters to the government officials, urging them to make neighborhoods safer by providing more gated communities, more patrols, and more protection. Because safety should not be a privilege. It should be guaranteed to everyone. My dream does not stop at safety. I dream of kindness. I believe that angry children
often grow into bitter adults. But what if we gave them an outlet early? What if we showed them respect, kindness before anger takes root? I strive to be that safe space, a person who treats others with dignity and compassion. And beyond safety and kindness, I dream of belonging. Imagine a community where no one feels judged for their race, beliefs, education, and social status. Imagine a place where everyone feels seen, heard, and valued. To make this dream a reality, I will host monthly community gatherings at Ediston Gardens. The event will be filled with music, art, and fellowship. It will be a safe space where neighbors become friends and strangers become family. I may be young, but I'm not powerless. I am London Johnson, and I'm determined to turn my dream into reality. One rally, one letter, one act of kindness at a time. We are one community, one Orangeburg. When we work together, we choose peace over violence. We choose love over hate. Our community will not only survive, it will thrive. Thank you.
From Whitaker Elementary School, your contestant number 7, London Johnson. Can you imagine if our scholars continue down this lane of boldness? Can you imagine what the world will be, what they can turn into if they continue down this pathway of speaking life? So powerful. Scholars, I love how you're supporting each other over there. I love how you're giving each other encouragement and support. I love how you are MVOP. All right, many voices, one purpose. MVOP. MVOP. Very good. So tonight, when you came down the aisle to come to your seats, you passed by pictures, these photography work that was done by our team, communications team. Well, scholars and coaches, if you help them to remember this, they can take those posters home when they leave tonight. Because I believe more than putting posters of Michael Jordan and Asia Wilson on our walls, we need to start putting these famous stars on our walls. I dare somebody to make copies of these posters you have tonight and put them on your walls in your rooms. Because I believe these are stars that also are worthy to be celebrated as well. So we're very, very grateful for that work. And then again, you get the opportunity to do that. All right, we're continuing with our speeches. Contestant number 8 is coming to the stage from Dover Elementary School, Jaslyn Pugh Samuels. Jaslyn P. Samuels is a 5th grade student at Dover Elementary School. She is the daughter of Jeremiah and Krista Samuels. Jaslyn is an honor roll student in the Gifted and Talented program and plays the piano and tenor saxophone. She aspires to take early college courses in high school and ultimately attend Juilliard, where she plans to major in theater and voice. Jaslyn is inspired by Toni Morrison's quote, "If you want to fly, you have to give up things that weigh you down." Ladies and gentlemen, your contestant number 8 from Dover Elementary School, Jaslyn Pugh Samuels.
Last year, I made a promise that my voice would not be silent. And
From Dover Elementary School, contestant number 8, Jaslyn Pugh Samuels. Our scholars had to take time out of their Thanksgiving break and winter holiday Christmas break to work on these speeches, y'all. They sacrificed. And can I tell you, that is the definition of scholar. If you break down if you find out the etymology of the word scholar, it does come from a Greek word which means to learn in your spare time. And so the reason why we can qualify these students as scholars tonight is because they took time out of their own spare time to learn and present to us something that can inspire us all. I hate to change MLK's initials tonight, but it almost sounds like tonight on this stage, we are molding leadership in kids. I don't know, I wasn't trying to do that. I wasn't trying to change MLK's, but it means, if you look at that, it sounds like we are on stage and we're molding the leadership in kids so that we can have a future that we are prepared and ready for because we prepared them for it. And now, contestant number 9 from Hunter Kynard Tyler Elementary School, Messiah Davis. Messiah Davis is a 4th grade student at Hunter Kynard Tyler Elementary School. He is the son of Marva and Marion Davis. Messiah is an active member of Life Cathedral Church in Orangeburg and the Good News Club at HKTE. Upon graduating from high school, he aspires to attend South Carolina State University and become an engineer. In his spare time, he enjoys playing games on his phone, his PS5, and his Nintendo Switch. Messiah's favorite quote is, "Believe you can, and you're halfway there." Ladies and gentlemen, your contestant number 9 from Hunter Kynard Tyler Elementary School, Messiah Davis.
Martin Luther King Jr. dream stood before thousands and shared his dream with courage, and a powerful belief that words can change history. One speech helped move a nation towards justice. Today, that same spirit of dreaming lives on. I am Messiah Davis, and I'm only 9 years old, but I also have a dream. Messiah, what is your dream? Well, I dream for differences, but we share strengths and barriers. We should support freely. When one wins, we should all celebrate. No one should struggle alone. Messiah, should we do all this? Well, I'm glad you asked. Many fought long and hard to see unity. We should not let our dream die. It's our responsibility to do the right thing, even if nobody is watching. Messiah, who's going to make all this happen? Well, I am glad you asked. It starts with all of us. When we work together, we all can work together. When we all have some, like everybody. So, and nobody wants to judge you for that. So,
I believe I want to make a change. The change that I want to make is that I want everybody to be treated equally. Many schools and many people bully, and I want to, just so anybody of you hearing are bullies or have been bullies, I just want to tell you, I want you to stand strong and just that is positive. I want to thank you all being here tonight. Thank you.
Your contestant number 9 from Hunter Kiner Tyler Elementary School, Messiah Davis. In our times of getting our scholars ready, we've talked a lot about perseverance. We've talked a lot about endurance. We've talked a lot about continuing until you finish. We're so glad that you are here to support and encourage. As we look at and monitor all these scholars standing on the stage, again, I want you to look at the fact that what we're seeing on these stages, on this stage, is a snapshot in their history. I dare even call it a page in their book. I'll call it a sentence in their book. And it's a sentence in their story. And I am of the belief, and Reverend Ellis White, I think I'm okay by saying this, I am of the belief that, and we know that all things work together for the good of them that love God and are the called according to purpose. That means there is nothing wasted. And we're watching that, and we're viewing that right before our eyes. I hope y'all getting your lesson today. I hope you're getting your lesson today. El Kobe the Wiz, right? Love to learn. Always an opportunity to learn tonight. Again, one more time, y'all, for all our contestants thus far. We're doing great with time, we're monitoring, and your joy is still high. MVOP. So I know you're not going to sit there and hardly talk, and they've been talking all night. MVOP. Because I want you to bring that joy when we prepare to bring up contestant number 10 from Mellichamp Elementary School, Cameron Dash. Cameron Dash is a 5th grade student at Mellichamp Elementary School. He is the son of Shelton and Khadijah Dash. Cameron is a proud member of the National Junior Beta Club, the morning announcement team at Mellichamp Elementary School, and a student at JB Martial Arts. He aspires to be a computer engineer with a concentration in software development. Cameron is inspired by the quote, "Never be limited by other people's limited imaginations." Ladies and gentlemen, your contestant number 10 from Mellichamp Elementary School, Cameron Dash.
We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones to make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's truly make a better day. Just you and me. Until that day comes. Until that day comes. Good evening. I am Cameron Dash, a 5th grader at Mellichamp Elementary School. Isn't it interesting how we often say we want a community where everyone feels safe and respected? Yet, here we are, still dealing with issues of racism, injustice, and division. Some may say that's just the way things are, but I refuse to accept that. Dr. Martin Luther King dreamed of a world where people
are valued and respected for who they are, not the color of their skin. Here in Orangeburg County, our brothers and sisters have worked hard for generations to make that dream come true. Students such as Henry Smith, Samuel Hammond, and Delano Middleton, who marched and died for equal rights in the Orangeburg Massacre. They show that even young people can make a difference. In the words of the late Dr. King, our lives begin to end the day that we are silent about things that matter. But until that day comes, until that day comes, ladies and gentlemen, help me out here. When I say but, you say until that day comes. Let's try it. But until that day comes. Come on, y'all can do better than that. But until that day comes. Until that day comes, when the words, "You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do does not matter because the color of your skin has already confessed to the crime." But until that day comes, when black mothers and black fathers of unarmed children such as Emmett Till, Trayvon Martin, and Tamir Rice no longer have to worry about their unarmed child being unalived by the same authoritative figure that was paid to protect them. All because he was reaching for his 9mm wallet, or he was a threat because of wearing a black hoodie and carrying a mass destructive bag of Skittles. But until that day comes, when we value the welfare and care of our elderly, disabled, and our veterans, so much until they won't have to make life-altering decisions, such as choosing whether to purchase food or life-saving medications. One of the oratorical questions asked was, what can I do today? I can advocate for our own schools, from grades as early as pre-K to teach horticultural sciences. Imagine if schools and neighborhoods had gardens where children can learn to plant, grow, and harvest our own foods. By doing this, we greatly contribute to our community's food resources. Also, teaching financial literacy in schools. Because how is it that myself and my peers know more about the game of Roblox and Robux than we do about the requirements of opening and maintaining a bank account? By incorporating these essential skills into our community, we're not only preparing ourselves for a more self-sufficient future, but we are strengthening our community. This will help empower us to take charge of our food, our environment, and our future together. So if we truly care about our community, it's time to stop hoping for a change, and it's time to start making one together. In the wise words of Dr. King, we must learn to live together as brothers or perish as fools. Thank you.
From Mellichamp Elementary School, your contestant number 10, Cameron Dash. The joy, the joy. You've been hearing our scholars echo thoughts and dreams from their hearts, centered on the topic tonight, which is Dr. King dreamed of a world where everyone is valued and respected. Here in Orangeburg County, people have worked for generations to bring that dream to life. What is your dream for your neighborhood, school, or community? And what can you do today to make it a reality? One of the things that we're instilling in our youth is that you don't have to wait to become a grown-up to make a difference in the world. That you actually, because you have breath in your body and you have a burden to care and compassion in your heart, you can do something right now. And you don't have to be on a big stage or have a big name or have your name in lights to make an impact. You can simply make an impact by how nice you are to your friend in the cafeteria line or on the playground or standing in the hallway or helping someone with an assignment. And so we're teaching those character traits that can relate to words that can become a speech that can, again, inspire the world. And so that's what we've been doing tonight. I think it's also advantageous for us to mention that the stage that you're watching right now, these speeches, these competitions have helped to produce state and national speech winners right here. You've been seeing most of the children. We had to change one of our speaking practices because of the Beta Club competition that most of them were a part of for the state Beta Club, and brought back many state awards and will be competing nationally this summer. Let's give it up for them. So it doesn't stop, it doesn't start here, it doesn't end here. This is just what we do. This is our culture in OCSD. Now, it gives me pleasure to bring to the front contestant number 11 from Sheridan Elementary School, Anshi Patel. Anshi Patel is a 4th grade student at Sheridan Elementary School. She is the daughter of Bobby Patel and Kanjal Patel. Anshi is Sheridan's 24-25 spelling bee champion, a member of the morning announcement team, and an active participant in Beta Club. She aspires to enjoy learning new things, express her ideas, and participate in school activities. Anshi is inspired by the life and teachings of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Anshi believes in kindness, fairness, and treating everyone with respect. Ladies and gentlemen, your contestant number 11 from Sheridan Elementary School, Anshi Patel.
Dreams for a better community. Dr. King dreamed of a world where everyone valued and respected. Here in Orangeburg County, people have worked for generations to help bring that dream to life. Today, we are asking an important question. What is your dream? Neighborhood, school, or community? And what can you do today to make it a reality? Just Krishna. Hello, my name is Anshi Patel, and today I want to talk about the dreams you have when you're asleep, the dreams that lives in your heart and guides our actions. Jr. once said, our lives began to end the day we became silent about things that those words remind us of dreams do not grow in silence. They grow when we are and not to. Dr. King dreamed of a world where everyone is treated fairly and with dignity. His dream still matters today, especially in schools and neighborhoods. My dream is to be a part of a community where everyone feels safe, welcomed, and included. I dream of classrooms where everyone respect and grounds where no one feels left out or invisible. Strong community is built when we choose unity or dream of reality starts with small actions. Powerful voices. Using our voices means unfair. Speaking courage. Words have power. When we choose to speak up for what we believe in, we help shape the community around us. The Bible reminds us how to in Ephesians 4:32, and be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as God in Christ forgave you. This verse teaches us that guide both words and actions. These are values that reflect Dr. King's faith. Each of us has the power to make a difference, no matter our age. If we choose to speak up, work together, and lead with kindness, our dreams can guide us towards a better future. Dr. King's dream helped change the world, and our dreams, spoken out, can change. One voice and one at a time. And again, my name is Anshi Patel, and this is my dream. What's yours? Thank you.
From Sheridan Elementary School, contestant number 11, Anshi Patel. Yeah, let that ride. Let that ride. I saw you. I saw you. Thank you for your patience, your attention. I look out in the audience, and it's really, really special to see that when I was blessed to be principal of elementary school, Melisham Elementary School here, we had the Orangeburg Consolidated School District MLK Oratory Competition. We had the opportunity to see students from 8 elementary schools compete. And so I look in the audience and I see Mrs. Jackie Jamison. I see Dr. Daisha Taylor. And how, raise your hands, I know y'all wrote the other, and I see how they, during that time, lifted that amazing experience during that time. And then we decided that let's continue it and open it up to the entire county. And so we're continuing that legacy that must continue because you're seeing the fruit of your labor and what it does for our community. So I say that because when you have an idea, don't sit on it. When you have an idea that can help somebody, don't sit on it. Share it. You don't never know whose life it will impact. And now we are blessed to come to contestant number 12 from Brookdale Elementary School, Kaylin Jamison. Kaylin Jamison is a 4th grade student at Brookdale Elementary School. She is the youngest daughter of Minister Alex and Mrs. Kristen Jamison. Among her accomplishments, Kaylin is a principal's list student, all A's, Beta Club historian, secretary of the Student Council, and the 2025 Bernice Evans Young in Action Award recipient for the South Carolina Community of Churches. Kaylin will represent her school for the 2nd time in the upcoming Orangeburg County School District Spelling Bee. She aspires to attend Claflin University and become a lawyer. Kaylin is inspired by the quote, "Treat others the way you want to be treated." Ladies and gentlemen, your contestant number 12 from Brookdale Elementary School, Kaylin Jamison.
For a few minutes, I'd like to talk to you about some things. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? When I think of that question, I think about my community, Orangeburg, South Carolina. Orangeburg is a special place. Wouldn't you agree? Yes. Orangeburg is home to not 1, but 2 historically black colleges and universities. South Carolina Claflin University. 2 schools with a rich history of educating teachers, doctors, leaders, and dreamers for generations. Let me make some noise if you graduated from either of those 2 HBCUs. Just look around the room. This community is made up of many backgrounds and experiences. Could this be the dream that Dr. King was speaking of? But sometimes this community makes me feel like I'm living in a nightmare. Even though Orangeburg has rich history in higher education, it is also a place where the crime rate is higher than the national average. That can make people feel afraid, angry, or like they don't trust one another. So how can my dream of more kindness and less hostility a reality? I call it Kaylin's Kindness Chats. Kaylin's Kindness Chats are meetings where I will talk with people in my school and my community about the power of kindness. During my kindness chats, I will encourage people to listen to one another, speak with respect, and remember that everyone is fighting a battle that we may not see. Raise your hands if you want to be on Kaylin's Kindness Committee. Kind words are powerful, but kind actions are powerful too. That's why my dream doesn't stop with just talking about kindness. I also want to show it through community service projects. One way I can do this is by caroling at nursing homes, houses, and churches. Sometimes people feel lonely, and all it takes is a song, a smile, or a visit to remind them that they are loved and remembered. Music has a special, and I want to use it to increase happiness in our community. I also want to form a team to pick up litter in our neighborhoods, parks, and streets. When a place looks clean and cared for, people feel proud and happy of it. These projects remind us that kindness isn't just something we say, it's something we do. When we work together to serve others, we build a community where people feel valued, connected, and respected. I want everyone to do something with me. Please hold the palm of your hand. Now say this with me. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Kindness has the power to cancel out hostility. When we change ourselves, we change our community. When we change our community, we change the world. Before I finish, I want to ask everyone to give a round of applause for all of the people who spoke earlier this evening. It takes courage to speak up in front of a crowd like this. My name is Kaylin, and I am the Executive Officer of Kaylin's Kindness, because change begins with me. Thank you.
From Brookdale Elementary School, your contestant number 12, Kaylin Jamison. Come on, y'all, let's celebrate, let's celebrate. You sat and heard 12 contestants come up here and do their thing. Can we give it up? They're still over there and they're still listening. Can you make some noise? They're still over there and they're still listening. You go, girl. You go, boy. You go, girls. You go, boys. What's so cool right now is being the master of ceremony, you have to be extremely objective. You can't even make certain faces. But I'm telling you right now, when I go home, I'm gonna make the ugliest cry. I was choking up so much. I was choking up so much up here at this microphone. But to stand there and look at our district represent such diversity. Now, I know some are leaving, but I don't want everyone to clear out, right? Because you gotta be here for the big finale. I know some of you have to go, we understand. But please, if you can, stay and watch the grand finale. We have a few other surprises coming your way. Oh, the judges have done their part. The statistician is doing his. Good job, contestants. Great job, contestants. Way to inspire us, contestants 1 through 12. Your stories have impacted this community in more ways than you ever know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, while they finalize their calculations, as custom for our MLK Oratory Competition, we always like to have the final message given by our last year's winner. He's been all over the county, he's been all over the community, and now he's here tonight to encourage. Give it up, y'all, for your 2025 MLK Oratory Competition winner from Lake Marion Middle School, Amarni Francis. You say it under the mic. For your 2025 MLK Oratory Competition winner, Amarni Francis. No, Amarni, you were good. So let me tell you something about Amarni. And he's not done. He does master ceremonies at his church often, and he just did that last night. He told me he wanted to go up there and do it on stage, memorization. He didn't have to do that. He's not in the competition. Right? But he wanted to come in there and test and challenge himself. And isn't that what leadership and learning is all about? Pushing yourself, challenging yourself, see what happens. We're proud of you, man. You keep doing it. Y'all hear how his voice changed? Those who heard him last year? Last year it was, stand up, stand up. Now he's stand up, stand up. So we're very proud of you, young man. Very proud. We have more. And I want to thank his mama who's standing up here, because mamas always hold their babies down. Thank you so much for your support. Truly, truly. All right, now we're at the part of the program which is very special. These are our special presentations. And so, as we're preparing to bring up this special presentation, I want to now, and I'm going to need your help with this, as we bring this now to the end of our program, we're going to bring up now all of our contestants in order. So, contestant, I need one of my team members, please stand up there with them. Faith Johnson from Ellery Elementary School. Khadijah Ali, give it up as they come up, from Lockett Elementary School. Kirsten Rush, Eastlake Elementary, Lauren Myers, Edison Elementary, Sile Martin, Marshall Elementary, William Young, Bethune-Bowman Elementary, London Johnson, Whitaker Elementary, Jaslyn Pugh Samuels, Dover Elementary, Messiah Davis, Hunter Connor Tyler Elementary, Cameron Dash, Mills Elementary, Anchi Patel, Sheridan Elementary, Kaylin Jamison, Brookdale Elementary. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2025-2026 MLK Oratory contestants. Pour it on them, y'all. Pour it on. Yeah. Now that's how you cry. And please, the coaches, please don't sit just yet. If you can take one step, oratory contestants, one step forward, because the individuals that have had your backs all contestant, all practice long, have your backs tonight. Please come to the stage. All our MLK Oratory School coordinators and coaches, Leslie Badger, Monique Glover, I know Ms. Fralix, you might have to come up, Christy Motley, Anya Bonnet, Dr. Daybetta Smith, Trina Brown, Monique Jefferson, Chandra Moore, Tanya Ramey, Ms. Simpson, you may have to come up, Kamani Dobson, Alaquanda Gates, Veronica Hodges Hill, Faye Hubbard Thompson. If those principals are here, for those who are not here, please stand behind your contestants. Thank you, coaches, for having their backs. L. Kobe DeWiz. Once he found out about this competition and was invited as a judge, he wanted to do a little bit more than just be a judge. So, L. Kobe DeWiz.
Good evening. Can we give another hand for these contestants? It is a difficult thing to stand up in front of people and speak. Do y'all know what the number one fear is? Y'all know what number two is? Death. People would rather die than stand up in front of people to speak. So it's a big deal that these people at this young age are standing in front of them, standing in front of you all and having their words to say. So give them another round of applause. So I wanted to give you all something. My name is L. Kobe DeWiz. I am an international award-winning author, master teacher, and national educational strategist. So I go all around the country speaking to teachers and parents and administrators. And so when he told me about what was happening, I was like, I can't just come and be a judge. I have to also come and give you all a gift as well. And so what I have for you all, let's make sure, no, there were three, the ones, let me see. Those are supposed to stay there. And yeah, okay, that one's in there. Okay, yeah, that's good, okay. So what I wanted to give each of you all, I've written 9 children's books. Got 3 more coming this year. Yes. But I wanted to give you all, I'm going to put this down.
All right. So our coach, our student service, y'all can help pass them out to the scholars as they're doing that. Thank you, L. Kobe DeWiz, Kobe Wilkerson. Hey, maybe if y'all have seen him pass y'all, as he's passing you all your bags, maybe you can ask him if you can be in his next rap video, all right? Because he has videos. He has an album that's coming out soon. And Yeah, so let them know. We want to be stars in that. All right, yeah, I put you on the spot. All right, all right. Listen, as they're getting those, thank you, Mr. Wilkerson, truly, for loving on our young people the way you have done so. And now, without further ado, we're going to bring up our extraordinary superintendent who has been intentional about ensuring that moments like this happen consistently. Give it up, y'all, for Dr. Sean Foster, superintendent, for remarks.
Thank you, Mr. John, and thank you first and foremost to the parents. So could our parents please stand one more time? We can do better than that, guys. We can do better than that. To the individuals who work in this school district who have the pleasure of seeing, touching, feeling, loving, teaching, holding these beautiful children, please stand to be recognized. Employees of this school district, for what you do for these children, please stand. Thank you. You know firsthand the joy that we have each and every day. Every day is not easy, but when we see and watch what we see today, it fills you up. It gives you the opportunity and a reminder that you are chosen for this very space and place. I want to take an opportunity also to re-recognize our board members who keep us committed to children first. So thank this wonderful group, because it's not easy. They make it look easy, but it's not. And finally, to our students. Any student that attends our school district, please stand at this time if you're still here. Any student in the audience, please stand. So remain standing for a second, guys. So as I sat here, I was reflecting as I listened to the message, and I was encouraged, but at some point I also felt like we owed you all, us adults, kind of an apology. And that apology comes in the form of, it seems like we're holding y'all up, when we should be leading the way as adults. Everything you said are the things that we sometimes as adults can't seem to get over. So with that being said, thank you for being that compass, that silent voice, or even that scream that we need to hear. There is not a message, a plan, a dream that was communicated today that if we took heed as adults, that wouldn't change this community. So that was the truth. As I sat here, I was thinking, I said, if you build a house, you got a home. If I build 2 houses, I got a neighbor. I build 3 houses, I got a community. So thank you. We have 12 houses standing right here in front of us, ladies and gentlemen. So if 3 houses make a community, 12 must make a city. So thank you for doing that. And last, before I sit down, you guys can sit down, students, not y'all. I thought about where we are in the year 2026, and I was sitting on my back porch the other night trying to find inspiration to make sure that I'm making the right decisions, that I'm doing the right things for this community. And I said, what does 2026 mean? So I started to do research, folks, and it said that based on the recent prophetic interpretation of the Bible, the year 2026, which overlaps with the Hebrew year 1586, is generally regarded by many Christians and commentators as a significant turn or shift towards a year of establishment, alignment, and action. But then it tricked me. Because immediately I thought maybe we need to establish some things. We need to realign some things. But the second sentence is kind of what brought it home. It said, it's viewed not as a year of new beginnings, but a time where things that were previously promised, spoken, or initiated are finally firmly set in place. So when we think there needs to be something new, Orangeburg, sometimes we just need to reestablish what was already great. So thank you for that reminder of reestablishment. So as we move forward in 2026, thank you for being our foundation, folks. Adults, maybe we need to start listening so we don't find ourselves in a situation where a nickel is holding up a dollar. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you, and I look forward to the bright futures that we have here in Orangeburg. Thank you all.
Thank you. We appreciate that powerful and wonderful challenge. I want to take a moment and allow you the opportunity. Please, you don't have to, we're not going to read through the whole thing. But if you will look at the acknowledgments page, this does not happen without everyone that's on the back of that page. So will you take a moment as you're reviewing that? If you see some names that you like, some names that stick out at you, see some names that bless your heart, I want you to say, oh, yes, thank you. See, say thank you. Come on, thank you. Yeah, cheer them on. That's your own, but that's it. That's your poster right there. But we celebrate every single individual. I want to personally pull out Miss Millie Scoville, who worked tirelessly to ensure that these programs were printed for us at the drop of the dime, moment's notice. So we appreciate her for that. And our student services team that's on my right and all around, can y'all step out or just raise your hand? They're not going to do what I tell them to do. But I want you to let your hand to be recognized because they don't want the spotlight. But we sure appreciate you. Student service, come on out. Let them know that you are here. They know who you are. These are the student services team led by Dr. La'ana Calloway, our assistant superintendent. And we're just so blessed for your support. And they're going to be helpful, especially with this very next part. And that is, we want to recognize we're going to recognize y'all, but we're going to recognize our oratory coaches. Can you please bless them with these wonderful baskets of thanksgiving to them for the work that they have done? Please give it up for these. I've said their names earlier, but they're going to go home with gifts as well. I'll say, I know them. They don't want anything for their work, but they deserve it. Hey, you can snack on your way home if you'd like to as well. Well, we certainly appreciate you. And I want our students to see this, the importance of acknowledging those who help you. So this can be a practice for you when you say thank you. Sometimes people do things and they make it look so easy, you think it's effortless. But it takes a lot of effort, a lot of hard work, a lot of attention to detail. And so for that, we say thank you. We have with us also the mayor, Holly Hill, that's with us tonight. Will you stand and be recognized? You snuck in on me, sir. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Man, that means everything. We truly appreciate you for coming through. And I can't thank enough Edison Fort United Methodist Church. And I didn't say his name, but y'all know him, Maurice Middleton. Maurice Middleton has been tremendous. I don't know if he's still here at helping. Is he at helping us tonight? But when you see him, please thank him for all he's done tonight to make sure we were ready and prepared for the audio visual. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Ms. Faith Arthur, our coordinator for counseling and career services, Ms. Yvette Jeffries, our district social worker, and I think Lakeisha Hart, coordinator for social services department. They have prepared something special for you all. I told you you're all winners because y'all going to be loaded down tonight because you also have other gift bags with amazing essentials and toys or gifts for you. No toy, no Roblox. You told us about Roblox already, so can't do Roblox. But there's some special items in there for you to go home with. Y'all are loaded down tonight. Please give these gift bags to our contestants. Thank you. Not only are they receiving these bags, many of you know that when they bring a winner to the stage, we also recognize we have alternate winners as well. So we also practice with our alternates. they have also afforded the opportunity for our alternates to also receive bags as well. They will be delivered to you as well for their hard work and being ready when it's their time. I'm going to ask to join the stage with us Dr. Sean Foster, our superintendent, Dr. Deborah Brunson, our OCSD board chair, Dr. LaAnna Calloway, assistant superintendent for student services, to join us for this very special moment of awarding our students in the culmination of their hard work and dedication tonight. Please join us on the stage. While they are doing that, judges, I watch you all in the community. You work very hard. We want to also take a moment to recognize you and thank you and surprise you with gifts as well. And so if you will help me with our lead judge tonight, Councilwoman Nanette Grievous, please, we're going to recognize her with a gift for you as well. They'll come to you, but please, y'all, help me give it up for Councilwoman Nanette Grievous for her hard work tonight in serving as our lead judge tonight. We also recognize Reverend Ellis White Jr. with a gift for you as well. Yeah, I don't mind some nice music while I'm doing that. That's amazing. We do that. That'd be great. And then also we have with us Kaylee Vaughn, gift basket for you. We thank you so much. As well as El Kobe the Wiz. We thank you. We also like to recognize someone that had to do the work of calculating all of these scores, Dr. Bernard E. Frost, our statistician for the evening. Yes, perfect timing. And now, we're going to recognize all our scholars for the hard work they've done. And I'm going to call up these scholars who will be receiving recognition for the dynamic participation in no particular order. Please help me recognize to the stage from Ellery Elementary School, Faith Johnson. Faith, we are so proud of you. Where is she? She step out. They will be receiving a certificate. She'll step out. We'll give her a prize. They'll be receiving a certificate and a trophy for their hard work and dedication. And they're in order, too. The certificates are in order. Faith Johnson, so you have to get in that way. We also are going to bring up from Sheridan Elementary School, Anshi Patel. Thank you. Thank y'all. Great job. They are up front. They're stepping out. Well, they're going to step out. You give them their gift, the certificate, and their trophy. These trophies are coveted trophies that you'll keep with you to remind yourself of the special time we've had together. From Lockett Elementary School, Khadijah Ali. We are so proud of you. And I'm telling you, this was tough and tight. From Mellisham Elementary School, Cameron and Dash. And many times the mood of music gets you in that mood. We're going to celebrate them. So we're going to shift that a little bit, give some joy to them because we are excited. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't lose. They did not lose. So let's just keep that very, very clear. All right? All right? Because that was like, I love you from a place. That's what I heard that song. So, no, we're going to joy. We're going to give them some joy. So give me some of that Holy Ghost joy. All right? You know what I'm saying? So we are proud of you and your recognition and all that your hard work. Yeah. From Eastlake, making history, elementary school, Kirsten Rose. We're so proud of you. We're so proud of you. And I watched them, how nervous they were preparing, and then came up there and crushed it. Crushed it. Very good. From Hunter Connor Tyler Elementary School, Messiah Davis. He said, I know I'm 9 years old. That don't mean I can't do my thing. Now, this is one that's unique, and I couldn't say this to the end because you got to be objective. But I told you our alternates have to be ready. Lauren Myers is an alternate who had to step in to represent from Edison Elementary School. Lauren Myers. She was so nervous tonight, but she was ready and she did what she had to do. I told you, y'all, this is bigger. It's bigger than a competition. From Whitaker Elementary School, London Johnson. London was like, "Pet." I love the joy. I love it. And look how proud they are of each other, y'all. This is warming my heart. I'm telling you, it's warming my heart. From Bethune-Bowman Elementary School, William Young. So proud. Again, they are receiving trophies and certificates. And now, we get to recognize those that made it to the top 3 of the competition, making it so tough for the judges because these scores are so tight all across the board. So y'all don't know this, but we coached them to say we want a 14-way tie tonight. That's what we told them. So they prepare in such a way to have a 14-way tie. So, in third place, thankful to Chick-fil-A that is sponsoring our cash prizes tonight. Third place that will be receiving $150 from Brookdale Elementary School, Kaylin Jamison. Kaylin's kindness. We are so grateful to Chick-fil-A, Wayne Murphy, one of our great sponsors who again saw the importance traveling but could not make it tonight, but sends his best regards. And in second place, receiving $300 from Dover Elementary School, Jaslyn Pure Samuels. Can I say the last place? Can I say first place? Can I please give him that opportunity? From receiving $500 cash prize from Marshall Elementary School, first place, Sal Martin. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your first, second, third place, and all our contestants from Marshall Elementary, from Dover Elementary, from Brookdale Elementary, and all our extraordinary elementary school institutions of higher learning. Give it up, y'all, for all 12 contestants. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are, I'm so proud of y'all. I'm so proud of you. We would like, if you will allow us, we would like for our students to stay on stage for a picture, coaches on stage for a picture briefly. Right, Hatara, you like everybody first? We'll do everyone first for the picture. And then right after that, we're going to have our winner that placed. They're going to take the picture, and then we'll follow the lead of Tara. And y'all can enjoy yourselves, take your pictures, and make sure our students go home with their posters. And Lord willing, we'll see you next year for our MLK Oratory Competition. Great job.